I'm going to be doing a makeup look with the Patricia Bright palette by Revolution. I can honestly say I haven't used this palette enough since I got it for Christmas. I just really want to start loving and using it again. If you do like this video, make sure to give this a big thumbs up and do comment down below any video suggestions for the future. So for my primer, I just put on the mattifying primer by Revolution. This is a perfect consistency for my skin type. I only put a little bit on because it is quite thick. So overall, I do 100% recommend this primer if you are looking for a perfect consistency and one you can work well with. For foundation, I use the Conceal and Hydrate by Revolution. This foundation is absolutely gorgeous. I do really love the coverage of this. You don't actually need to put too much concealer on after you've used this because it's got such good coverage. Also, I do really like the effect it gives your skin after you blend it in. It's not too dewy. Like some foundations you get out there that says, oh, really good dewiness. It does make your skin look sweaty. But I think overall this is really good. It's £9. You can't go wrong really, can you? So I do really recommend this foundation if you're looking for a good foundation. Concealer, I use the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate in the shade C2. I haven't put much on, as you can see, just because the foundation does give it that extra coverage, but I do like to ensure that my skin has that nice layer of glowiness, and you know, it just feels weird not having concealer in my routine, so I like to put a little bit on. And then if you're wondering with what brushes I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend out my foundation. And then for my concealer, I use the Spectrum AO3 concealer brush, which is really perfect to get into like your eye creases and your nose crease, so it's just perfect. So for loose powder, I use the Revolution Banana Scented Baking Powder. This one is actually a recent purchase which I have been loving. It just sets my skin into place. It also smells of those artificial banana sweets you used to get as a kid. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but it just smells really, really good. So for highlighter, I have actually just put some on now. I don't know if you guys can see it very well in the lighting, but I use the Revolution Duo Compact. I'm trying not to blind you guys. And this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. This one here is my ideal skin tone because it's that golden champagne shimmer. But then this one here is more of like a pearl iridescent, which they're both really pretty. So I'll swatch them both for you now so you guys can see what they look like. So this is the pearl iridescent one, which is very, very lovely. And then this one is the golden champagne shimmer, which is perfect again for my skin tone. And it just is really lovely. It's not too in your face, it's quite subtle, which I think is perfect for an everyday natural look. Just applied my eye primer. This is the Collection Prime and Ready Illuminating and Reviving Eye Primer. And I've recently purchased this, so I can't give like a full verdict on it at the moment. I'm still sort of trying it out, but I must say my eyeshadow does seem to last a lot longer. Guys, I've just dipped into Workaholic, which is this gorgeous shade here. It's a dusky rose colour. I thought it would be quite peachy, but it isn't. It's quite subtle. It's perfect for a natural day going out look. Overall, it's really pretty. To blend that out with, by the way, I did use a Real Techniques base shadow brush, which looks like this. It's very, very easy to handle. It's got some nice definition to it as well, which is perfect for like obviously blending in the eye. But overall I really like the colour, so nailed it. Next shade I've just used is this one here called No Drama. It's very similar to Workaholic, it's just a lot more darker. It's just kind of gone on the outer corner of my eye just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. But I really like that shade. It is definitely something, it's kind of like a pinky sort of rose gold copper look, which is nice. Again, I am using the same brush because it is a very similar colour, so it doesn't worry, I'm like not worried too much about obviously them mixing, because that is what I want them to do. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the crease. I am actually using this brow highlighting brush by Real Techniques, but it is actually a perfect brush to do like the cut the crease with. I'm using the Conceal and Hydrate concealer, which I used before, so I'm just going to go ahead and try my best to cut the crease. I'm just using this shade here, Sweet Like Candy, which is this gorgeous iridescent purple. I'm kind of using my finger because I feel like that's the best way to apply a shimmer. I feel like a brush doesn't pick it up as good. So I'm just using my finger and I'm just doing this, like patting it on the crease of my eye, and it's just giving it a really lovely dazzle, which is nice. So yeah, that's what the shimmer looks like. It's very pretty. But then I think I'm going to go in with Diamonds for Breakfast, like right in the inner corner of my eye. So this is Diamonds for Breakfast, this one here, and I'm going to swatch it for you guys so you can see. So that's what Diamonds for Breakfast looks like. It's very pretty, very shimmery. That's what I like to see. I've put the Diamonds for Breakfast and the Sweet Like Candy eyeshadows together to kind of create like a silvery pinky shade, and I just think it looks really pretty. Like, a pink shadow isn't something I'd usually go for, but overall I think the outcome is really good and I'm really happy with it. Put on some mascara, which is the Gosh Rebel Eyes Skinny Bee Mascara Wand, and this mascara is a really thin wand, but I really like it because it's quite flimsy and it can get into like the inner corners of your eyes without getting mascara everywhere, which is something I need because I'm really messy when it comes to makeup. But it's a really good mascara. I believe it retails for like $12.99. It is a little bit more expensive than the Maybelline one, but I do really think it's good, and it has lasted me now for about 6 months, which is great. So I've just put on some lip gloss. This is from Primark. It was £1.50 and it's in the shade Iconic Nude. I just think this gloss goes really well with the eye look. It's not too in your face, if you know what I mean. And I'm just really happy with the final outcome. This is the final look and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Thank you so much for clicking on this video once again, and make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed, and please do subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys have a lovely weekend and see you all soon. Bye!